What's up, guys? In the studio tonight, I want to make a video showing you guys how I create my art. Been getting messages. I'm not really too sure on what to create because I have a lot of work I gotta do, guys, when it comes to, like, lifestyle and art. So I want to do things that I guess people are gonna want to view. So if I get enough feedback on certain subjects, I'll do them. Right now, I just want to make this video and let you guys know what I use when I create my art. And I use all kinds of stuff, guys. This is just a little show of what I want to show you guys when it comes to being helped in creating art. And you got all kinds of canvases. You got here, gallery style thick. This is what I normally get. And if I'm selling my paintings, I use this, And then you have these with the one inside, but this one has a clean backing. I prefer this style of backing on this canvas, but this is Art Loft. This is, like, I would say, I'm not saying it's not professional style because some people prefer gallery style. It's just a clean look, guys. I prefer it looking like this on here, like the one up here has this backing. But I don't know, Art Loft for some reason, Art Loft for some reason, the inside wood, everything is nice. It just did a really, I would say, bad job doing these. But they're good canvases. But I normally, like I said, depending on what I'm doing, I normally, if I'm setting up a canvas, I'm going to use these. And depending on the size and the cost of a commission, like this one here, for example, I'll use a more budget-friendly canvas, I suppose. But the quality of work doesn't change. It's just the canvas, And to get the effects that you see here, a lot of people, they say to me, hey, is that a print? Or is that, what we got going on here? I can fix that. It's because it hit here. They think it's a print. I'm like, no, I painted this, It's just attention to detail, guys. I put a lot of time and effort into my paintings. This is my baby rhino character. I have tons of characters I developed over the years with this beak, what I call it here. Like my A logo has it. I have tons of different versions of my character with that trademark beak that I call it. And on this canvas, I didn't use spray paint. This is all paint. I just use brush. It doesn't matter, guys. It's not the brush, it's the artist. I've had $40 paintbrush, and I have these dollar store paintbrushes. They're a dollar and do the same thing. Once you wet them up, it's good. This right here, when you paint it, is opaque. Opaque is see-through. So I had to get at least 4 coats on here to have it look this way. And you could do the air dryer, blow dryer. I just let it air dry. I usually paint, and then I'm working on something else. So by the time I get back to this one, it's dry. Same thing with the line where I can show you guys techniques how to get clean lines, so you're not overworking the canvas, I guess, and having, like, I can give an example. Like here, I overworked this right here. When you stand back, it looks better, but I'm getting detail. You can see how it's thick and clumpy right here, because I was trying to build a line here, so you see the corners. I don't like that look sometimes, but it's part of the piece, not a big deal, guys. But if you want to achieve that right there, it's just doing 1 coat, let it dry, and come back, guys. And like I said, I can show you techniques to get nice, clean lines. This is no stencil, guys. This is, you draw it, paint it. Let me know, I'll show you. I use all kind of paints. Liquitex paints are good. Working on this yellow one right here. Spray paint. Even, like, this is for demonstration purposes. I sprayed some clear here and then matte. See the difference? How it's matte, nice flat look. That clear is real shiny. I don't like that shiny clear look. Like, this is all matte here. See? It's matte. This is matte, guys. They go my F character. Same beak, like I said, and then I'll style it out. Incorporate different. I have a lot of influences growing up. I have toy design, character design, graffiti, my line work from, drawing comics growing up. I've done so much stuff, guys, so I incorporate that in my art. I'm here creating art. It makes me happy putting this on here, and I hope it makes you guys happy looking at it. But yeah, getting back to the clear coat, you also got to be careful what kind of paint you use when you're using clear coat. I suggest if you're using acrylic paint, stick to a, man, I don't even know what they call them. What do we have here? Oh, this is a slow dry. But they have, like, paint on clear coats. You can use those. You just got to be careful that you don't, let the paint dry, because if it's not dry, you're gonna really mess it up. But a lot of times when you're using these Krylon clear coats, you got to be careful with the paint markers. Like this tongue right here, I use this blue, right? But for some reason, when I use this blue, when I spray the clear coat, it turns a darker shade of blue. I don't know if you guys can see. But you see how it looks like right there? And then when it's darker. The same thing with the crink pink. It goes on beautiful, but then when you spray the clear coat, it darkens up. So you got to be careful with that, guys. And a lot of times when you're using these, what are these called? Pasha? I don't even know. Tomato. But if you use these guys and you build up too many layers, when you go to spray the clear coat, you're gonna have cracked paint on the canvas, and it's disgusting. Even on the figures. I went through a lot of trial and error throughout the years, so I know what works and what doesn't work. And you have to be careful when you're mixing paint markers with canvases, because for example, if I clear coated this and the color would have came out differently, I would destroy the canvas. I have to start over. But yeah, guys, tons of markers, tons of different paints. I use this one. I use Apple Barrel as well. I use this brand. See, this is the purple here. It's like a matte colors. But you have to be careful when you paint with these guys because they're matte. So once you put that coat on, if you touch it, like, it tarnishes the paint, and let it sit for one day. When you go to repaint the next day, it has a different shade of the matte color for some reason. So when you're using these matte paints, you got to be done the first day or within the first hour and hit it with that clear once it's dry. Because if not, the next day you come and you try to hit it again, this part will be lighter and this part will be darker. I don't know why, guys. It just does that. But yeah, use all kinds of paint, guys. All kinds of paint. Small Liquitex, Art Loft, and I can make videos and pros and cons on why this paint is better than this paint and why this paint is not better than this paint, whatever. But if you guys want to see, let me know. Willing to help. If you guys want to see some toy design, I can show you guys how to sculpt figures. You can bring your paintings to life. And like, these things are 3-inch, guys. Like, these things are small. Look at the detail. Look at the detail on those. Each of these are hand painted, guys. Hand painted. Sculpted. Look at that. Production quality. Just let me know. Get this bad boy painted. And if I get enough people wanting to watch me make these videos, I'll paint this and give it away.